Hey, what is up? So I went to the library like a few months ago, and I wanted to show some of the books that I got. Alright, starting, we have a queer history of the United States for young people. I'm a young person, so I think they mean like teenagers, but still, I'm getting it hard. So this one, I'm really excited because I want to learn more about the just gay history, especially in the United States, with all the rights being under attack. Absolutely ridiculous, by the way. All right, next we have Black Like Me. This is a story of John Howard Griffin. He was born in not born. It takes place in the 1950s, and it's about a journalist who works at a black newspaper, and he really wants to learn about the black experience. So he takes some medication to darken his skin, and he tries to live life as a black person during the 1950s. Okay, and then this one I'm actually reading right now is Buzzing. It's about this kid who suffers from OCD, and he plays a board game with some new friends to try to help him deal with that. Alright, and then we have Rich Wallace, Wrestling Starbridge. I like wrestling. I do. I should be more specific. I like traditional wrestling. Like this. I'm not too big into pro wrestling. I need to do more research on it. Like when I was younger, I liked someone called Scorpion from WWE. I don't even know if he's like still around. I guess that's like a goal. Then we have Newsprints by Ruzon. Probably butchered the hell out of that name. But anyway, it's about a girl dressed as like a boy so that she can run newspapers because she loves like the whole printing industry. And it looks like a lot of fun. I can't wait to dive in. Alright, these then we have Wrestling for Dummies. I not only do I have an interest in wrestling, I am also trying to write a story that involves wrestling, so I need to have all of the wrestling knowledge and information that I can handle. This was just for fun. Then we have Dino Wrestling. Just something fun because I'm trying to also read like more books, whether they're like for young kids or young adults or middle grade or just nonfiction. And then we have another book about wrestling. Tells all the rules and everything like that. Then we have this book called Krampus. So Krampus is like one of our main characters. Like our main human guy that we follow, his name is Jesse, and he lives in Virginia. And this really, it takes place in Virginia because it's Krampus versus Santa Claus. Apparently Santa Claus took all of Krampus's magic and stole like his stick. So Krampus wants revenge and Jesse gets caught in the middle. So far it's really good. Alright, next we have Benji Zeb is a ravenous werewolf. It is about this kid named Benji who is a werewolf, and he has basically a family of werewolves, and they have a werewolf sanctuary. Then he gets teased and bullied by this other kid. I think his name is Cameron? Nope, Caleb. He gets bullied by this kid named Caleb, and turns out Caleb has a secret of his own. Super excited because I do enjoy werewolves, and it's also like mysteries. Then we have Hecla's Children. This is like a murder mystery, supernatural. I'm very excited. It looks really good. Alright, then we have Slewfoot. This is the same person that wrote Krampus. Deals with like a mythological creature, and everybody is like against the creature except for this one woman. This looks really good. Alright, and then next we have Lost Gods. Again, I did not do this on purpose. I just picked these up and they sounded interesting. By Brom. I think it's Brom. Lost Gods. This guy has to save his pregnant wife and unborn child before they are like taken to, I believe it's the underworld. Yep. Excited to read this. It also sounded really good. I wanted to read like really up my fantasy, especially more adult fantasy, because I read a lot of YA fantasy. So I wanted to do something different. And then for our last book, we have This Is Our Rainbow. This is a middle grade. It tells about a bunch of LGBTQ plus stories dealing with young people, and it's also an anthology. One thing you should know, I love anthologies. They are like my favorite type of stories. They really work in like movie settings. Like think of any movie like Love Actually or Valentine's Day, those types, to where it's a bunch of different stories that connect and like come together. So good. Anyway, that's what I got from the library. Thanks for watching if you made it this far, and let me know what book seemed most interesting to you, and do you want me to do like a review or know anything else about it? Also, if you guys like know anybody that knows anything about like wrestling, specifically like traditional wrestling or college level, I would really appreciate if you could send them my way so I can pick their brain. Yeah. Bye!